if your girl was to go out one-on-one with a friend and and she knew you didn't like want that, would that be cheating. Is that cheating?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Well, define what is it? What is the definition of?
So cheating, and that's what I want to talk about.
They're good kids. I love retards. Honestly, I'm serious, dude.
We love retards.
I click with them.
you are one. That's why you click with them,
dude. I love them. Honestly.
You're a part of the community.
They're great kids, bro.
you identify.
I love them.
He identifies as a retard,
love them, bro.
Yeah, you do. You're a part of the.
I love them.
You're on the spectrum.
They're so sweet,
sure.
bro.
Hey guys, welcome to
EJC
Exploration. Guys, we got another exciting episode in the ever-expanding realms of EJC.
Right. Good wording there, man. I like that.
That crystal.
Guys,
that crystal's getting to him.
Yeah, I'll give you a backstory on that. I had Johnny get some coffee at this convenience store, and he says, all I wanted was like a
cup.
If it was made. It's summer, so they don't usually make it too much. But anyway, he said, hey, no, there's Folgers in the aisle. I said, we'll make a pile when we get home. So he gets back, and it's Folgers instant coffee. And I haven't had any instant coffee in years because I know how bad it is. So Johnny had a Celsius, or cut that off.
I'm not going to cut that. He had a Celsius.
And he took a shot of the, like in Nightmare on Elm Street, he took a shot of the instant coffee.
With the Celsius.
With the Celsius. That's how we used to get down
and
at work.
And how did that taste, man?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, you see the couch in back of us? Well, we got an idea for an upcoming video.
We're going to burn it.
We're going to burn We're going to get another couch, and we're going to try and pay nothing for it.
This couch makes me look like I'm 500 pounds, honestly, dude. Like, I'm all laid back, bro. I'm laid back, and I'm, like, spread out. Like, it just... Like, it's crazy. I'm watching this. I'm like, dude, I look like... Is this a My 600-Pound Life episode? What's going on here? Like, I look like the couch. Like, it's crazy. Man, like, dude, I hate this couch, dude. I want to burn it.
And
we're
going to
burn
feathers on top of that.
Yeah, it's shedding. It's like a dog, bro. I hate this couch. I hate this couch.
I grew up on this couch.
See, it's too far.
That doesn't help.
The back is too far behind.
The cushions aren't right, dude. Like, they're just... Oh, man, I hate it.
It's fine, guys. It's a $3,000 couch.
Anyways, we're going
to...
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't worth that. I wouldn't pay $3 for this couch.
It's because it's...
Can you take out... There's a bed, right?
Yeah, there's a bed under.
There's an under.
So it's worth it.
Yeah, but we're going to do an episode where we're going to...
talk about gay people at the Olympics.
What?
Oh, no, trannies.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. But, I mean, we're going to do an episode later where we go to Walmart. And you'll see. I don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
Yeah, but it's going to be good. It involves this couch being set on fire. So be ready for that. I don't know if we'll actually do that.
Dude,
there's no way. That would not be legal as far as fire.
No, we're going to put this in the room.
Okay, well. Anyways, guys, dude, it sheds. It's gonna get.
Yeah, anyways, it's terrible.
Dude, I can vacuum. All right, forget about that.
So the Olympics, yeah, let's get into that. We'll start there. What's going on
now? Where is the Olympics? I don't know anything about
Paris. It's in Paris.
It's in France. Wow.
Yeah, Paris. So, I've been seeing some stuff like.
I guess they opened with that.
They opened with this like drag show.
A drag show. That's
and
what
it
was.
With
a kid. There was a child there.
Well, there was a lot of different stuff I saw. The first thing I saw was just some weirdo dancing.
Yep, I seen that too.
And I was like, man, what's going on? What
it was a girl with a beard or something.
Yeah, it was something weird like that. And I saw like on X like hashtag boycott Olympics. So everybody's calling for this thing to be boycotted. And I was like, man, what's going on here? Like, what? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why are they doing that? What's the point?
Who is George Jenko?
George Jenko is...
This is ridiculous, bro.
What? The couch? I know.
No,
hate...
not the couch.
What?
Not the couch.
These pants.
Too tight?
Everything's ridiculous.
What are you saying?
I'm fried right now.
We're tweaking.
Mentally. We're tweaking. All right, George Jenko. We're a big supporter of his, and I was looking. He was showing... Or
who's George Jenko?
He tweeted. He's like he used to be on Impulsive with Logan Paul, and Mike Malak.
What
And
is he,
then
like
he
a-
ended up-
got you,
he ended
Christian.
up- yeah, he's more Christian. He does like that kind
A
of
streamer or
No, a YouTuber. He does a podcast as well.
okay.
And he came out and said boycott the Olympics, and I looked into it, I'm like, okay, if George is saying that, something satanic must be going on. They recreated the Last Supper, the picture of the Last Supper that Jesus did.
that's it.
They
Right,
recreated that picture with like drag and like trannies and like
Right.
all this stuff, pretty much blaspheming
So if we were
that whole thing.
now, it's all right to pick on Christians, but not Muslims or, Buddhists.
Well, they actually,
Well,
they
I
actually
just-
had something going on back. I guess it was London, the UK, where they were saying Allah, who the is Allah?
I don't know, but all I know is
They
that's
were
crazy.
chanting
Like,
that.
why does there seem to be this big push, and like, why is that like okay?
Like I
Like,
said,
that
I think
shouldn't-
it's their last yell before it's over.
Trump gets in
Yeah,
office.
I mean, well, I don't know how Trump
Before
getting in
mental
office is
illness
gonna.
is properly treated, man.
Yo, watch the cup.
Yeah, but it's just craziness, and I don't want to stay too long on that because it's just depressing
right.
and retarded in my opinion. Am I gonna bleep that out? Retarded.
No,
No,
Anyways,
physically challenged.
mentally, not physically, maybe both.
Well, if you call them retarded, that's you're.
they're good kids. I love retards. Honestly, I'm serious, dude.
we love retards.
I click with them,
you are one. That's
I
why
know.
you click with them.
dude. I love them.
You're a part of the community.
They're great kids, bro.
you identify.
I love them.
He identifies as
I
a
love
retard.
them, bro.
Yeah, you do. You're a part of the.
I love them.
You're on the spectrum.
They're so
for sure.
sweet, bro.
Yeah. Shout out Jay.
So-
I'm definitely gonna bleep that out.
No, you're not.
Yes, I have to,
That's
dude.
so
That's
funny.
insanity.
No,
That's
it's
my
fun.
boy right there.
That's funny, man. You gotta keep that.
Man. What do we got else going on? I mean, so
Al Kamala.
no, I don't want to talk about.
Well,
that.
I'm just saying that's in the news
We already
right
talked
now.
about that.
Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's being used to record.
What else is in the news?
Oh, it's not even about that. I wanted to talk about something else.
Okay.
A little bit, and I gotta remember to say this week because, we did our episode last week or the most recent one that came out, and it's talking about the whole like girls and guys being friends and all that,
Right,
and
Money.
money and that kind of thing, and I thought that was a good talk. I thought that was a really good conversation. And I was thinking about something else, like, and if somebody kind of I won't say they requested, but they gave me the idea to talk about this as well. It's like, what do you think is considered cheating?
Cheating.
Cheating in a relationship, like, so like, if continuing on that conversation of like, we were talking about one-on-one. If your girl was to go out one-on-one with a friend, and if she knew you didn't like want that, would that
That's
be? Is that cheating?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Well, define what is it? What is the definition of?
So cheating, and that's what I want to talk about. What is
Right,
cheating?
right.
What's the definition of cheating? So like, is that having sex with another
Individual?
Well,
infidelity? Like
Well, that's the technical term.
right? But there's also like emotional cheating. Like what I'm saying? Like if you're calling another dude and like if your significant other, they're not like. You're not able. Your communication is bad. Y'all aren't talking. Y'all aren't. And that happens in a long situations, like long-term relationships. Like
Right.
it just doesn't have the same whatever.
Which they can work on that, but they choose not to.
Yeah, and if they're going to somebody else for that, I consider that cheating. Like that's almost worse.
Absolutely.
opinion.
If you're listen, let me give y'all some advice. If you're struggling with talking to your husband, boyfriend, anything, talk about it.
Right.
Talk
Talk it
through
out,
it,
yeah.
bro.
Communication.
Like,
Right.
communication, bro. Like it's ridiculous. Some things can be talked over so simple. Like so simple.
Yeah.
But they choose not to, and they like the toxicness. At some point, they have to, because
There's
Right.
so many people out here, and I'm not. there's issues on both sides of the fence, but men like are not doing a good job of communicating at all.
no,
They're terrible.
Well, they're not doing a good job. Period.
Yeah, they're not doing a good
in
job at all. It's
relationship.
bad. It's really bad.
It's ridiculous. They're trying to dumb the men down, bro.
No, I
Yeah.
think that's the secret.
And I think
I think that's the secret in relationships is communication. Without it, you're going to drift apart.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And like he said, like dumbing down the men ties back into that situation with the Olympics. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Absolutely. They're
Right.
trying to
Right.
make men weaker.
And men are going to be all they're not going to be doing what they're supposed to do.
Nope.
Not taking care of anything. They just want to like, and like, I'm not bashing streamers, but we're going to talk about streamers again. Like, if that works out for you, you're making money doing it, then that's great. But like, I don't know if necessarily if my kid's goal is necessarily to be a streamer. It just, I mean, I'm not down in that at all, but it just seems like they're pushing it so heavily, and I'm like, why?
Streaming?
Yeah, they're pushing it so heavily. Like, you can make a lot of money doing it, and I'm fine with that. But like, do we want like it's like the primal instinct nature of a man is getting zapped.
It's ridiculous, and I don't care what women say. At the end of the day, they want a masculine man, an alpha man.
Yeah.
They want to be taken care of. I don't care what they say. I've heard it before where a woman was feminist for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
And she made videos about it. And then she realized that she was wrong about everything.
Yeah.
Like, she wants a masculine... She needs a man. Like,
yeah.
Women need men at the end of the day. They need somebody to look after them in a way,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. A world without men is just not a good world.
And if they can get
weak world.
If they can get all the men to be feminine,
Mm-hmm.
get all the like, pretty much cut out the whole family like aspect of things.
Well, that's the goal, is to separate the family.
They drive down the population, and then they take away guns, and like, where are we now? Can't protect ourselves. Weak men. We can't fight. We can't defend. And then they take over
from the U.S.
Been going where? That's when people say that. That's my next question. Is like, where am I going? Because I'm like, all right, like, because I'm nervous about leaving the country.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it gets to that point,
where are you going?
Antarctica.
Anywhere.
Antarctica.
Anywhere other than here.
But it's worse in other places. Like, it really is pretty bad.
Not on that aspect.
Not on that aspect, but on other aspects, like,
Yeah, on other aspects.
Give or take, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's better at all anywhere else.
We're still waiting for the celebrities.
Canada's going to be the
same.
same.
They were going to move to another country
as the USA.
Yeah.
They go with the flow.
Let's say I leave, because I'm leaving. I keep bringing this up in every episode, but I'm leaving election day. I can't. I'm having trouble.
Yeah, he's going to his brother's wedding.
Yeah, in the Philippines, and I'm like really thinking something bad's gonna happen while I'm gone, and I need to stop saying that because I'm gonna speak it into existence.
And it is gonna happen.
But, it's like, what if I got stuck over there? I'm like, would it be that bad? And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to live in the Philippines, even though the Philippines isn't that bad.
It's
Tokyo.
beautiful land.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and the people are good there. It's maybe their leaders.
Isn't there a lot of like poor? Like, a lot of people are poor.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No,
is there a lot of poor
people? That too, probably. I don't know.
Or do you?
You know the age? Like, I might cut this out. I might not. The age of consent in the Philippines is 12.
Oh, so you're
No,
down. You're down to move there.
No, stop it. Stop it. That's not funny.
It is not funny.
But that is wild. Why is that the case?
What about Saudi Arabia?
Serious?
Yeah, it's 12.
Are you serious?
Age of consent in the Philippines is 12.
They live like,
or it might be 14. But
they live.
Saudi Arabia, I think it's any age. I'm not sure though.
That's
they
crazy.
live like we did back in the day, bro. And in their eyes, it's not bad.
Okay, what about? Let's switch subjects a little bit.
And it is,
because it seems like that's where we're headed. What do we think about this whole Kris Tyson thing? MrBeast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
The last name kind of got me.
I don't have too much knowledge on that.
What did he change his name to? Ava? I think Ava.
It's
Ava.
No.
Christy.
Chris is Chris. His name is Kris Tyson. That's his
right.
his name. But he changed his name to Ava.
All right.
Is his
For
name.
the record, tell if there's just someone in the audience that hasn't heard of it. I barely have looked into it, but tell us. Yeah, we know MrBeast. He's one of the top.
No, he is the top.
Like over 300 million subscribers.
He's the biggest channel on YouTube. Over T-Series, overall, he's the biggest.
And here's the thing. to have that many subs, you have to be playing the game. In
Oh,
my
and
opinion.
That's an allegation right now.
What
That
Andrew
Right, there you
he showed inappropriate kids on his thing or whatever.
Yeah, I've been seeing the old stuff popping up of him like making jokes about, you know,
Oh, really?
underage,
banging minors.
yeah, and stuff like that. He said something about Bad Baby or Danielle Bergoli when she was younger. He was making a joke about that. And it's like at some point, it's like it's really interesting. I don't know, you know, because there could be a lot of weird stuff going on with him. But look, before we get to him, let's start with the Kris thing. So Kris, this was one of the people.
Where it started.
This is one of the people he started with. This channel started with him, Kris, and
Is he a
Chandler.
tranny?
Yeah, he turned trans. So
and he's liked men for a while, supposedly.
But anyway, so we get to this point, right? They're one of the biggest channels, and all of a sudden he comes out as trans.
The biggest.
Yeah, the biggest. Well, they weren't the biggest at the time that he made the transition, but now they are. But
Now
they started catching a lot of traction. He comes out as trans, right?
Yep.
Leaves his wife.
Leaves his kid.
Oh,
and
he had a wife and kid?
yeah.
Wow.
And starts becoming trans. He starts popping up in videos as Ava, and then MrBeast, of course, is like being accepting because now the public eye is on MrBeast. Like,
But he doesn't.
what are you gonna do?
He did not like that.
I don't think he liked it.
No, he didn't. I heard him like using the gay term.
Yeah.
Like very vulgarly.
Yeah.
Like he hated it.
But now he's the biggest channel in the world, and all these eyes are on him. So he knows if he like cuts him from the channel at this point, that he's gonna get a lot of flack. Like, oh, you're not accepting trans, you know?
Supposedly, Kris knows too much.
Supposedly, a lot of people know too much, and now Chandler, the other guy that started out, is like reading scriptures on his TikTok, like reading the Bible and stuff. It's like, man, something's got to be going on, you know? Something's going on in that whole operation.
Wow.
NDAs have probably been signed. There's probably so much that's going on. But so anyways, so Kris Tyson, he became trans, and he started doing weird stuff too, like putting his kid in high heels that like fit him, and like trying to like change his kid, and like he doesn't know if he's a boy or girl. He's gonna have to figure out, like, is he gonna choose
a dark world right now.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
It's
and I'm not afraid because people are coming out now saying what he did now is disgusting. I think that's disgusting to where you're putting high heels on a baby, and like
that
trying
makes
to
me
get
want
him
to cry.
Now,
Really.
how old is the kid? No matter how
two
old.
now.
Like 2, yeah, 1 or 2.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Back then he was like 1.
Yeah. So
That's disgusting.
it really honestly is pretty disgusting.
That's disgusting. That is a horrible human.
No, that's
being.
child
Okay.
abuse.
Yeah,
that's abuse.
That's sick. That's sick. It is what it is.
Sickening.
I'm not
bro.
afraid to say that. And so, anyways,
No, shouldn't it be?
anybody shouldn't be. A lot of people are like tattered, like on the outside lines, trying to like tiptoe around so they don't get like. No, just say it. Call it what it is. That's disgusting. And it's It's like freaky. It's weird, but
That's so disgusting. I wouldn't trust him with a kid.
yeah. So now it comes out that all this time, before he transitioned,
He was texting a 14-year-old boy
a 14-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl,
and had sex with him when he turned 16, is what I heard.
well, I didn't hear.
When he turned 16, they ended up hanging out.
They ended up hanging out, yeah. And I saw one report where the kid said they didn't do anything like that. But regardless, you were texting this minor, 13-year-old, 14,
Sexually.
whatever, in a sexual
Sexually.
manner, grooming. And then when they became 16, now you hang out with them. And
No.
apparently he hung out with like the whole team, like MrBeast and all that. Like he brought him around them and all that. So it's just weird. So all this stuff comes out. Different people are like showing messages. He had a Discord and he was talking about, you know, stuff in the underage people and talking about stuff in the Discord. And so all this has come out now. And so now MrBeast has, came out with a statement after like 3 days and like fired him. Said, I'm cutting him from the team completely because of the pedophilia stuff. And, but now people are coming out from the other side saying that MrBeast knew about it the whole time. Mm-hmm. And he's only doing something now because it's gotten public. So
it's his defense. Yeah, he's making up.
This is disgusting.
It is. And like, of course this is happening. And it seems like
it's damage control is what it is.
Right. But think about, this is how I'm thinking about it. Think about it with me this way. We've always thought Hollywood, movie actors, music, they all had some stuff going on, like Diddy and all that stuff. We always assume that. It seems like that kind of stuff has crept into the influencer scene as well.
Okay,
100%.
yeah, that makes sense.
So like all the big YouTubers
call.
are having these like weird stuff happen, you know?
Good call.
And there's like, it just seems like humiliation ritual stuff is happening in the YouTube scene.
Absolutely,
And
bro.
in the
No doubt
streaming
about
scene
it.
and in the Twit and all that.
The stuff. Hold on.
Speed. I show speed. Like the whole like I show meat thing because he like flat. He got flat. Like
Yeah.
was that a humiliation ritual?
Let's think about this, yo. Why is all of this happening within a month? All of this stuff has been happening back to back to back to back.
Yeah, May and July have been crazy. July
Right.
especially has been a crazy
This is
month.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's
It's-
happening right now.
Yeah, and it's like, man, what is actually going on? You know? What's up with
Something's
like
happening,
something's
bro.
happening and like
Something is happening.
and it always seems like weird stuff like this happens in election year. There's always every time there's an election year, there's a bunch of weird stuff that happens that gets people all
Absolutely, bro.
like even this case where the lady got shot. I don't know if you guys seen that the cop shot the lady in her
I heard
house.
something
oh
about
yeah,
that.
yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
so-
That was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, first of all, that police officer, let's just call that what it is. He's an idiot. He
yeah.
probably got bullied in high school, didn't get the girl, was a loser.
So for the audience, if they haven't seen it like me, what happened?
Okay, so what happened was, cops were in this lady's house. Is what?
Did you see the whole thing?
I didn't see the
I
whole.
Did
saw
they
the
have a
whole
warrant
body
to go
cam
in the
footage.
house or?
Yeah. I mean, from him being in the house.
Yeah, go ahead, go
That's
ahead.
what I saw.
Yeah.
And they told the lady to drop the pot. She had a boiling pot of water,
Yeah.
and she's tempting to throw it at them. He says, "Get down on the ground." She got down and went to throw the boiling pot of water at the police officer. Police officer shot her.
Dead.
Headshot.
In the face. So I didn't see that.
Multiple times, and then laughed about it.
I didn't see her about to throw the water.
No.
So he said, put that boiling pot of water down. And she said something like, he said, or I'm going to shoot you in the face. And she says, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus or whatever, something like that. Like, you're not going to do that. And well, from what I seen, she went to pour the water out is what I saw. And then he just shot her. That's what I seen from the footage.
Yeah.
He just shot her. It was the dumbest thing I've
And
ever
then
seen.
laughed and said, "I'm not getting hit with boiling water."
Yeah, he was like, "You think I'm gonna take a boiling water to the face? No way." And then the guy goes to like, you know how they resuscitate? They go into like the saving their life mode. He's like,
No.
"Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. There's no point. I shot her in the head, bro. She's dead. Don't even do that."
Wow.
He's like, "I mean,
And
you
was
can if you
laughing.
want to."
He was
Yeah.
laughing.
Now,
Yeah.
this is not a racial thing, is it?
So
Well, she was black.
She was black.
And he was white.
Yes.
Oh,
so
no.
so
Here we
I
go
was,
again.
I was scared. I was like, please, let's not do another George Floyd thing. Can we just not, you know? I just didn't want to go down that path. And, like, thank goodness it seems like that hasn't happened. Like, the people are talking about it, but...
That cop is retarded.
Yeah, like I said, bullied in high school, didn't get, and now he's got a badge, so we think he's got power. And that's just his way of, like compensating for the lack of whatever. Like, that's what happens, man. It happens a lot.
So you're pretty sure that she was going to dump it out and she got shot in the face?
I thought
didn't-
she did dump it out
Yeah, I thought she did.
because he
did.
was like, "It's right here on the
Yeah,
ground."
yeah. I didn't see it. To me, it didn't look like she was about to throw the water on him. I don't know where he got that. It looked like he just wanted to shoot
That's
her.
what the officer
I think
said,
he
right?
I think he just
wanted
wanted to shoot her. Why would you even say that? Put the pot of water down. I'm going to shoot you in the face. Like, what? It just didn't make sense. But again, election time. Now they're trying to get something stirring. The black and white thing.
Right. Same
Just on schedule. 2 months from or
Right.
3 months from the
4.
election. 4 months, whatever.
4 months.
Just on schedule, something pops up that's like white black issue. Why? And like, thank goodness this hasn't caught steam and like turned into the George Floyd situation.
Right.
But I just think there's something with that.
It's ridiculous.
It
bro.
just seems like it's like maybe that was staged, maybe that was set up.
Maybe.
they were trying to like
the fact
stoke
that he's
the fire.
laughing afterwards doesn't seem like a normal
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
mean,
I was probably out of frame. But.
yeah, you're good. But it's just
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
it is. It's really
You can't believe everything you see and hear.
But like you were
Yeah,
saying, the reason I even said any of that was you were saying this is like crazy times and like stuff is coming out.
Everything's happening. right
Everything's happening. Everything.
Right, right.
So
now. Olympics, everything.
weird world we're living in. So
True.
yeah, pretty sad.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the EJC episode.
Yeah, I hate to talk about all this stuff all the time, but it's like what's happening. It's what people are talking about, so we gotta cover it.
Right. So that's what else was in the news today or this
Nothing.
week.
Nothing that worth talking about.
All right. Well, that wraps
You
up
all right?
the next.
Yeah. Who him?
I got to go to work.
He's tweaking a little bit. I
Yeah,
think.
and I got to go to work.
But anyways, yeah, guys, that's the news for today. I hate that it was such a somber kind of topics going on today, and it wasn't really lighthearted. But I mean, that's what's going on. We're living in crazy times, and like John said, stuff keeps happening. Everything's happening,
Right now.
Right.
and yeah, it's a sick world, man. We need help.
But there's
for
a lot
sure.
of beauty in this world.
Yeah. I mean, don't let all the negative outshine the positive.
Right.
Be the difference, and go out, make somebody smile today. Do something to
Amen.
make somebody happy. But that's what we got for you today, guys. Please like this video, comment what you think about all this stuff happening, and
As we always say,
yeah, let us know what you like to see us talk about next and how you're liking these episodes. And like we always say, remember to like,
Comment.
and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. We love you.
peace.
Peace.